Hello, hunters! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Way of the Hunter. So last weekend, I didn't really get too much done. I got a couple of animals, so at least I can't say I got any worse than I was before last weekend. But I also didn't get as much progressed as I probably could have. However, there's one thing that I guess I've kind of been holding it onto this weird notion since the Hunter Classic and the Hunter Call of the Wild that Way of the Hunter does overlook or is more forgiving on. So what we're going to do is, first of all, open that up and get to our storage vault. I'm going to deposit the shotgun away. I'm going to instead take with me, where is it? Here we go, the Remington 783. My thinking with that is that the... Yeah, that's probably the best scope I've got. I'm going to take that out with me, because what we're going to try to do is keep working towards getting the perk for calling. Where is it? Is it Explorer or Outdoorsman? Well, that one's actually going to be handy, but that's not the one we're working towards. It's Strategist. Here we go. Within call. So, sell 10 called animals. One of the things I thought of was going after the male elk, because that's something that their caller actually works for. But there's another animal that I could much more easily go for, and that is just the does of the mule deer and the white-tailed deer. In the Hunter, both versions of it, you don't really get anything for going after the females, but in Way of the Hunter, you actually do get some funds in that from it, and it is a source to get some target practice, which I desperately need, as you guys have seen, and also to be able to work towards getting like some of these call things in and through. So we're going to focus on them today, head out with these two weapons. Both of them are going to be the correct caliber or whatever for what we need. So I'm going to just go for a walk with them. I don't think I want to go for a drive, although maybe I will, because that will be a quick way of getting around. And since I do want to focus on mostly going for... Actually, I should... Okay, no, the wind's blowing like this, so maybe it would be a good idea taking the vehicle and going down along there for a bit. Not the entire way. Basically, like, just get to a spot where I can stop glass from very far ahead, and I can plan the approaches better. So yeah, we'll take you... There it is. And head on for a little bit of extra hunting. I'm still getting my bearings with Way of the Hunter. Again, it's so much more involved and deeper than the Hunter Call of the Wild really feels to be. And I'm trying to think of if there's been anything, like, really different. Like, I know for the Hunter Classic, if you have certain, like, clothing gear on, the game can be quite a bit different to approach and handle. But Call of the Wild, well, it's been a long time since I last played that, and kind of with how the DLC models have been for it, I just... Did I hit... No, I don't think I hit any of them. I think it's just that they got really spooked and... Well, dum-dums, why fly in front of the vehicle if you're trying to avoid it? Like, gee. There you go, get out of here. I'm trying to avoid... Not the smartest animals, are they, the pheasants? But yeah, we'll just go leave them behind. Ooh. Well, that's something interesting to be looking for. I mean, that would be a pretty nice mule deer to get, being a 2. But I do think it would be better off if I can work it just like getting these females in. Because I'm only going to need 9 animals, and if it's pretty easy to call the does in, it shouldn't take too long before I get them all. Yeah, see, that's just a young one we want to leave. That wouldn't be a bad one to go for, but for the sake of progression, I'd kind of like to find a mature female, but I'll even just go for the adults if I can bring them in. See, that's... Oh, no, that's an adult coming in. Yeah, and this is the right caliber for her. Yeah, it looks like she should be in range. I don't know if that was too high or... Oh, no, that was a good shot. Yeah, so as much as it's going to be very basic and simple, sometimes you just gotta keep it simple, stupid. In this case, me being the stupid, that's pretty obvious. So yeah, we're going to go about this, just try to get the levels of the caller opened up, so that way they are a little more useful. Now, there was a comment from Danger Floof that, yes, it might be a bit realistic to have to unlock the calls, but in some regards, too, I feel like it could have been, like, more species you had, like, an easier chance of, like, calling in the males than being off limits. Like, a predator call that does not actually work on the predators at all till the next level just feels bizarre to me. Like, that's one, I think, even if it didn't let you get, say, like, bears or the larger predators, it should have at least been working on letting you get the, like, the badgers, the foxes, the small game, and then you unlock the big game predators. Because, like, I actually don't know if rabbits would even, like, come into calls. Okay, that was aimed pretty low. I gotta remember that. I mean, did it actually get the heart? Oh, I don't... Yeah, I feel like that shouldn't have been, like, a heart shot. Because it looks like it traveled just underneath. Maybe the cone... No, the cone didn't connect at all. Because, like, it's right there and the heart's still up there. I mean, I'll take it because it's at least handy and helpful. But yeah, I don't... And then, again, it does sell for a decent amount, so... That is a nice thing where it's not like the female animals are like almost an obstacle only to deal with. There is some use you can have for hunting and trying to go after them. I do want to focus on only adult mature. Not that... Well, again, I don't think any of them are going to have like a genetic score for trying to age up the rest of the deer, but it could be... If I take down too many of the females... the amount I'll see around the areas will decrease. I think that's how the game kind of justified. That's the consequence for going after those. But there's one down, and we'll just make sure to do a check in the perk. It counted. That's the big thing. Once we can get that up, then it'll be much easier, and just general going back to the hunting style I was, where we're focusing only on the males in that. And that's, I think, yeah, that's just a little tree there. But yeah, that's... I think I accidentally progressed a little too quickly for my level of skill. I think because I was going through all the objective stuff and running through it, I didn't take the time to get better acquainted with just slowly getting to grips with how a lot more of it operates and functions. I don't want to go too far because I do know they all kind of seem to run this way. Like, kind of the direction forward a bit to the left. So I just want to get into, like, decent spots where I can stop, pull out binoculars, and just glass around a little bit. Also just listen out, too, in case there's anything. Oh, something's registering. Oh, American Badger. Okay, well, the Badgers... Again, I have to unlock the... Once I can at least unlock the second level of calls, all the Predators become a little more easy to deal with. So I'm not going to worry too much about anything aside from, like, any herds of deer if I can. Okay. Yeah, there's a few pheasant calls going out. I don't want to go too fast. This area, I know, I think I came across some of the deer just up by that tower there, so it might not be a bad idea to hop out here. Okay, see, there's the pheasant call that we heard. I'm pretty sure that's just the feed zone we were at last weekend. I'm just going to try walking up this way a bit more. Like, I don't know where the herd, or the rest of the herd went after we took... I swear, I think we even came across the red fox when we were here last time. Yeah, I think that's them kind of calling, like, they know where I am. They're getting anxious and worried about me, so they probably are... Oh. Whitetails. Okay, that's interesting. I'm not going to move. I'm just going to give this some time and see. In fact, I'm going to back up a little bit more. Try to give them some space, stay low, so that way if they do come back up onto, like, the other side of that little ravine with getting called in, it's not going to be they just crest the hill, spot me, then, oh crap, and hightail it out. I'm using my brain this weekend a little bit more than last weekend. And then, ironically enough, I'm hoping the backwards travel is going to count towards, like, our, prone travel perk. Yeah, you can hear the fox really getting out there and angry. I'm gonna try going a bit more back. I don't know if, like, I do go right in the middle for the collar, that'll be maximum effectiveness, or anywhere where it's the thickest where it's white. Okay, yeah, see, they are alerted. I don't really want to go after any of them unless I know they're getting called in, but we do have our first sighting of a couple of foxes. Oh, no, see, that's young, though. I'd prefer to go for something more mature. Like, that's a mature buck there. That's only the 1 star. Wouldn't be bad. Oh, hang on. We do have an adult one coming in. I also heard a few... Oh, there's whitetails all over there as well. God, okay, I've got a lot more around me than I first expected. So I kind of tunnel visioned a bit. So I need to be very cautious on what comes in first and from where. Like, I don't think they're called in... Are these whitetail? Yeah, these are whitetails, so... Pretty sure it was a mule deer that we first saw. Okay, I see young female. Adult one. Okay, I'm kind of tempted to go for that one there. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's a lung shot. Oh, are they actually... Where are they going? Because they were coming down almost like they're coming this direction. Oh, that's it. They're going down so that way they can cross over there. Okay, well, I know which way I'll want to go in time. Let me just take a quick check for the perks again. I think I've gotten everything from crouching. No, I might as well stay crouching. I still got 4 more kilometers. Then I'll have that next perk opened up, but... Oh, they didn't go far at all. I mean, I know I'm playing on the default difficulty, which might explain it. Yeah, see, it says their behavior's already calm, so... Might not be too bad just trying to get another one. Because each one of these is another little tick towards our main goal. As long as the does, again, they don't seem to be as wary or as alert as the bucks do, so that's something that at least kind of plays into my experience from the other hunting games I've played. So as long as I can keep working at them... I might even be able to get another one here, because yeah, they're just in the bushes there, so if they do come through and out, I might not have a bad chance of getting another one. But I don't think there are any others around here anymore. I think those ones... Oh, hang on. I thought I saw movement there a moment. Maybe it was just like the way the reed was going for a second there, or the plants that were there. Yes, he still says it's just out there. Nothing else making sound, so I can kind of like tunnel vision and just focus on this one. Not that I can see it yet. It's just right through the bushes there. Oh, there we go. Okay, see, that's a young one. Age doesn't matter too much. You know what? If I can get it, I probably will just go for it. Oh, wrong caller. And I know there's a lot of comments that have been in, like, trying to do herd management and managing it a bit more like that. But another token is, as much as the herd might be managed, I want to actually be able to hunt something, too. So yeah, we'll let her slowly come in. And then we'll follow up on the first one we shot over there. Pretty sure that should be... I see, I thought that would have taken her down, although... Didn't see it come out the other side, so maybe that is another decent vital shot. Oh. No, the red fox. Okay, there we go. That one's down. Yeah, for... Actually, you know what? I'm going to go into the encyclopedia moment. Like, for the elk that I did try taking down last weekend, one thing that if we inspect it, it doesn't really show you, like, the muscles in that to go through for the front shot. Like, from the side, yeah, I can see there's quite a bit there that a shot would have to go through, but looking at it this way, the only thing I can think of is maybe the shot hit, like, say, right where the bone is, and that stopped it from being able to take it down as quickly as I thought it might. Well, at least using the inspect tool, I wonder if there should be something like, depending on the muscle mass, that shows up to almost like an area to avoid shooting. Right now, you see the vital organs and the bones, but it doesn't seem to, like, display your, like, where there's going to be muscle that your shots won't really go through that well. So that's... Oh, hang on a moment. Is there anything else there? Or is that just the way the trees are? Okay, just the way the trees are. Yeah, so I'm going to stand up. Yeah, this looks like a pretty good splatter, so I'm guessing that was a lung shot at least. Ammo expires slower, might be further away. Oh, see, I thought that was a good lung shot, but I think... Okay, well, we got the blood trail started? Kind of. Okay, let me keep looking around, because the blood trail... I mean, there is a trail, but I can't quite seem to see the next one for, like, where the blood's trail's gone to. Oh, no. Okay, yeah. Hit here. That's excrement analysis, not what I'm looking for. Here. It's a little tricky to discern what is what when you're looking through the hunter sense. Oh, well, there's... Okay, mule deer up there. Oh, hang on. Oh, I think that's my problem. I'm following this backwards. Okay, let me try going this way. Maybe I'm thinking the large splatter is the end, where it's actually like start trailing point for direction there. Or maybe not, because I don't even see anything over here now. Okay, well, you know what? I'll go snag the one that we know for sure went down over here. And I'll come back to that spot looking. Oh, there is blood here. But I think this is from the one... Yeah, I think that's from this one here. Yeah, see, that one was a fairly well-placed one. I was a little worried shooting straight in, but managed to go through both of the lungs. Aimed a bit high for reaching the heart. I gotta try getting that, like, little sweet zone. I think I'm nervous about shooting too low, but really that's... looks like it might be a little hard to do as long as I try going lower in on them. And yeah, it was just a young one. Oh, new perk unlocked. What is that from? Oh, smells like water. Got the scent reduction to help us even further now. Okay, so that's 3. We possibly have our 4th one towards that total if I can figure out where it went off to. So let me get back onto the blood trail and try to piece together what route it took. I don't think it did come over across the river. Oh, hang on. Am I really that bad? I am really that bad. That's what I'm looking for right freaking there. Although, I guess only for the ducks because they're smaller. They almost have like the beacon of where they go down. The larger animals don't, but I completely walked right by you. I apologize. Okay, so that was mostly into the left lung. Actually penetrated all the way back to catch the liver, too. So yeah, I'm still aiming pretty high. I gotta be more comfortable lowering my shots a bit more. And time-wise, actually, we're not doing too bad. I guess it might be because we're, going after, like, the does instead of the bucks and that, but it is getting quite a bit more animals taken down. I'm just going to try to get to the road and just travel along that a little ways. There are still a lot of deer that were out and about in the area. I should just take a quick check. I think we're at 4 out of 10 now? Yeah, we are. Okay. Even if I can get just one more animal, that'll put us to the halfway mark for that. And then from there, I can start expanding and going into much more. Like, I think the big one that'll pay off is definitely the predator call. It just seems like you unlock so many potential, like, animals, or have an easier time with them from that one alone. Yeah, I don't hear anything, but I think I think I'm putting myself at a disadvantage because the wind is blowing to our left. And that's where I thought I heard, like, the deer call a little earlier come from. So I think I'm just kind of playing at a disadvantage if I keep going this way. But we do know that the herd went to the other side of the river. So if I pursue that direction, we might be able to get another deer. Yeah, I don't really see anything right now. I do wonder how far, like, the render distance is before I can see the... Oh, hang on. I heard that. Okay, that is a mule. How far? It says about 240, so there's some distance. If I check the map, there is a foot trail. That might be our ticket in. Okay, I thought I heard a female, but there's a buck. There's probably at least a doe or two. And I think... Oh, yeah, so there's the whitetail. Okay, I think this is the foot trail on the map. So I probably shouldn't... Well, maybe if I'm on the trail, I'll make a little less noise as I'm going to try and close in on them. Like, I know the wind is going to be against us. But it might not hurt just to try for this group, since it's the only lead I've got some evidence towards right now. Let me see if I can just try to get a view around that bush, because it's... Yeah, okay, there's a mule deer there. Oh, I just saw his head a moment. Okay. Oh, he's trotting off. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so there is a group there. So I might be able to try to bring a doe or two back this way. I'm just going to go with our slow pace. Try to find... I might actually be able to use this bush to our advantage. Might give us a little bit more cover. Just as I'm trying to see if I can pull something in. But I know the wind is not helpful right now. Okay, I'll try those. Now, it's possible they trotted off so quickly that... There we go. Okay, so that's up where they are. Ooh, I think... Is that possibly one... drawn in? Like, there is the male there. Okay, I think they're traveling towards another need zone, because I don't think there's any interest from them. But at least with spotting them, I can keep pursuing them into next episode. See, it's looking this way, but I don't have a way to tell right now if it would, like, count as a called animal or not. The only way I can kind of go off of them, I think, is if they actually do, like, start walking towards me. Yeah, they've kept going all that direction. I think I actually want to follow the trail down and then see if I can spot them where they've kept going. Okay, I think they've all passed this area, so I probably can be good to crouch along here, and then we'll take a spot. just see how we do. Slowly but steadily. The wind has been making this a little trickier to do. But I think with the direction they were going, we might be a little bit alright. Okay, that's where they've stopped. I thought they would have kept going, but them stopping right there is helpful for me. I've got eyes on a few that are there. And they are all pretty calm in that, so hopefully the perks I've unlocked will give us what we need for just another one to be called in. Maybe. There are some that are just standing around. But nothing that looks like it's really... Yeah, see, nothing seems to be, like, getting called off of the group. Oh, there. It's this one right here that's standing, like, basically still. It's not going with the herd, but it's also not coming in. It's like it's stuck for... Okay. Yeah, I think that's just the, that's just them making some calls. I can't tell what's going on with her. I'm kind of tempted to try... I think I will. Like, something seems pretty weird about her just standing as she is, so... I don't think she's going to go far. Yeah, no. We'll snag her, and then I think we'll end this episode here. I don't know if it'll count the counted one, just because of, like, the behavior that it was showing. But it seemed like something kind of weird with it. Because it wasn't going with the herd. And it wasn't, like, coming towards us. Now expires quickly, must be nearby. I'm thinking this might have been a heart shot. Let's take a look and see. Did I actually place that one all right? Says... I think I did. That one... maybe the cone... It doesn't look like the cone really hit the heart, but I guess maybe just the blood vessels I got with it. Okay, well, we'll sell that off. I'll take a quick check just in case. No, only 4. I didn't think it would count because it wasn't moving towards us. But at least we are getting some stuff done. Not, like, exactly what you want to go for, but everybody's got to start somewhere, even if you have experience in other stuff. So, yeah, I'll keep going with that, keep trying to get our amount up, and see how we do. But for now, thank you for joining me on this episode of The Way of the Hunter. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I do see you in the next video or episode, Survivors and Hunters, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.